So we're going to talk about 5 reasons not to switch to Nikon mirrorless from Canon APS C. Yeah. So, well, the number one reason is they're doing the best that any company can consider doing in their industry, and that is pushing the envelope when it comes to marketing. So they've gone all out, and the promotion has been going on for a while now. It's probably a little bit. It took a little longer than I would have appreciated, but it's fine. I mean, we're just a few hours away now, so it's all good. So it's like I don't think I've been this excited for another camera ever before. I mean, I'm an actor. I do a little bit of acting, and I'm into film, as some of you hopefully like the 66 subscribers that are on my channel. I'm sure you know that I'm into film, so I've not been this excited even about the Oscar awards. So that goes to show how awesomely executed their marketing game has been. But yes, that's their job. They have to do that. So like right now, I'm to be honest, I'm capitalizing on the whole Nikon hype because I want to get more views. Obviously, I'm trying to drive subscribers to my channel, because hopefully I expect to be able to bring you some value and entertainment in the time to come. So yes, I agree. I'm doing this mainly and probably just purely for that, and just because it's pretty fun. I'm actually enjoying this. So yeah, so that's kudos to Nikon, of course, but don't give in to the hype. I mean, if you're someone who's obviously on tight budgets, and well, most people are on tight budgets if they're serious about the budgets, but anyway, so the point is, this is their plan to drive excitement and drive people to be interested in the product, which is awesome. But at the same time, as a consumer, you are king, so you have a wealth of choices to choose from. And if you're currently on a Canon APS C, you've probably invested in some lenses, and you've probably spent some time with your camera, so you've become really familiar with it. And if you consider the other options that are there right now, like the EOS M50, I personally find that a very good model. And despite the whole thing about its about 4K being cropped and all of that, that's all cool. It still gives you a lot of good features. And to be frank, if you even talk about the Canon 6D Mark II, it got a lot of flack initially, but if you notice now, people actually are starting to appreciate it. Like even professionals who've been doing this for a while, like Tony and Chelsea Northrup, and then there's also Matt Joes. They either make something that will last, or they won't do something which is like a half-assed job. So yes, there's been a long gap between the last innovative product that they launched. Like I said, is don't give in to the hype just yet, because you have to make calculated decisions when it comes to purchasing a camera body, and especially if you're considering switching from an entire ecosystem onto another one. Number 2, well, we are talking about Canon, right? And if you really want to consider moving to a full frame, why not Canon? You're pretty much familiar with the whole menu system, which is incredibly user friendly, if you ask me. Yes, I'm a little bit biased, but from what I've seen online about Sony's menu system, and well, pretty much that's the only competition. The point being, wait for Canon's full frame, which I'm sure is going to be awesome. If I'm speaking realistically, I doubt it's going to be as good as the Nikon mirrorless, because historically speaking, but then again, I hope they surprise us. That's all we can do. We can hope. Number 3, patience. Definitely, patience is very important when it comes to your purchasing decision. If you wait, which we've been doing for a really long time now when it comes to Canon, but if you wait, you'd hopefully book some more gigs in that time, and which means you'll make some more money, which means you can pay off some more bills, or you could also save a little bit of that cash towards investing into a full frame Canon. So there you go. Patience will definitely help you. Number 4 is well, you already have Canon glass, so like I said, you have to sell them off again. But actually, I think I didn't put a lot of thought into that point, because the thing is, mostly you would not want to use a crop glass on a full frame. I mean, you can use full frame glass on a crop and then you'll still be fine, but you'll be inviting a whole lot of vignetting that you can't correct in post processing if you put crop glass on the full frame. But having said that, if you already have Canon glass, you probably are very familiar with the whole autofocus system and how it works with those lenses, and you've become really familiar. So I mean, you can still consider selling them eventually when Canon's full frame mirrorless comes out, so you can make the switch within the same brand and you'll probably get good money for that. Again, if you've already invested in the glass, that's a good point to wait for the Canon mirrorless. So it's probably like point 3, which was talking about patience, so I don't know. Oh well, I'm just doing this for fun anyway. And number 5, well, what oh yeah, number 5, it is going to be Canon, so hopefully, you know, they'll do something really good and they'll probably hit the ball out of the park. Or, as we've all been accustomed to by now, we can just wait and continue to wait, which of course will then get you some more gigs because you'll be patient and you'll get more money, so then you can anyway. Obviously, I was just trying to cash in on the whole marketing spiel for Nikon mirrorless. So it's just a few hours more and I'm really stoked to find out what they can do. We pretty much know a lot about the cameras already. The images are already doing the rounds on the internet, so I just did this for fun. Obviously, if you like this and if you'd like to see more videos about camera gear, and you know, I'll be talking a little bit about film, I'll be talking about camera equipment, photography, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up the consistency. It's been a while since it's been a month exactly since I put up something on YouTube, so I'm sorry if you've been following my videos and if you've not seen the next one that you were expecting. I do apologize, but once again, these 2 videos that I made were totally you know, for fun, so some of the information may be wrong, and you know, it's just, well, not exactly wrong, but it could be a little bit misleading, so I do apologize for that. But like I said, you know, full disclosure, this was purely to for fun and to, you know, drive some viewership to my channel, so that hopefully you can find some value in it and maybe subscribe if you like my work. If not, well, I thank you for your time. So thank you once again, and probably link another channel to one of my friends here, an inspiration actually with the amount of work he's been doing for his channel. So I really appreciate his commentary, and he's got a very unique brand when it comes to talking about photography, videography and equipment here on YouTube. So definitely check him out. His name is Joshua Corner. I've linked him somewhere. So thank you once again for your time, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever. Bye bye.